Good morning, friends. Shabbat Shalom and happy Hanukkah. I am so glad that you could join me on this first day of Hanukkah. We lit the Hanukkah last night. I have my electric menorah right here, symbolizing that we're in the first day, and I'm so excited to be here. I know last week Cantor Aviva talked with you about the Hanukkah, about the menorah and the blessings. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that's the dreidel and the game we play dreidel on Hanukkah. As you can see, I invited you into my dining room because it's the only place where there's a table big enough to show you all my dreidels. You might have guessed that I collect dreidels. Do you collect anything? Stuffed animals, dolls, figurines, Legos. There may be lots of things that you collect. I collect dreidels. And these I've gotten over many different years, all different times, and some of them are my favorites. The most recent dreidel I got is one with pomegranates, and I just bought this for a Hanukkah present for myself. I also have a dreidel I bought in Israel, and I have a dreidel with Noah's Ark, and there's also dreidels with sports themes on it. All different things, all different types of dreidels. Maybe one time I can show them to you in person when we can be together again. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the Dreidel game. This is a game that we play during Hanukkah just to have fun on Hanukkah. And our dreidel represents one of the miracles, the miracle that happened during the time that we gave reason for us to celebrate Hanukkah. On the dreidel, and you can also see on my sweater, because I have the letters on my sweater, it has all of these letters: Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. And these stand for Nes, which is a miracle, Gimel, which means Gadol, great, Haya means happened, and Sham, there. So we say on our dreidel, a great miracle happened there. And we're talking about Israel. Now, what happens if you live in Israel? Because you live where the great miracle happened. So in Israel, dreidels have the letter pei on them. They have a pei, which means po. So you say a great miracle happened here if you're living in Israel. And I have some that say that because I bought them in Israel. Now, as you see, there's all different types of dreidels. When you're learning to play dreidel, you take a dreidel and you stand it up straight and you spin it. You just kind of twist your fingers. Now, I know when you're younger, it's a little harder to do that. So I recommend a bigger dreidel. This one of my daughters decorated and put stickers all over it. And since it's bigger, it's easier for her smaller fingers when she was your age to spin. And so you can, whoop, I'm not spinning it well now. See, we all make mistakes, even if we've been spinning the dreidel for a long time. But when you keep spinning the dreidel, eventually the dreidel will land. Everyone has put 2 beans into the pot. Why do we use beans? You can use anything you want. But I know some families who use M&Ms, and when I've played with them, sometimes I've wanted to eat the M&Ms that I'm winning, and then I find out I'm not winning anymore because I was eating the M&Ms. So I play with dried beans. When we spin, we land on a letter. This one I landed on is a gimel. This is the best one to land on because it means, as I say, gimme, and do it nicely. But when you land on a gimel, you get all of them. So everything that's in the pot, you get. Then everybody puts 2 more in and you spin again. And as the dreidel spins, you wait to see what letter it lands on. I got a hey. A hey means half. That's how I like to remember it. And I take half of what's in the pot. This can help you with counting too. So if there were 2 in the pot, I take half and that's 1. And you spin again and again. If you get a shin, if it lands on a shin, that's where I say shucks. and you have to put 2 of your beans in the pot. You spin again. If someone lands on none, I remember that as nothing. You don't get anything, you don't put anything in, you don't take anything out. It just goes to the next person, and so on and so on. And you keep spinning and playing and going around the table, and everyone is putting in beans and taking out beans. And if somebody wins them all with a gimel, you put 2 in and you keep playing until you're just tired. So it's a lot of fun to play dreidel, and anyone can play dreidel. It actually doesn't really have a religious significance to it. It's just a fun game that is played during the time of Hanukkah. So I hope everyone will join in having a wonderful Hanukkah, a wonderful festival of lights, and find some time to have fun with dreidel. And my favorite thing about dreidel in my house, the winner gets gelt, which are chocolate coins. Yes, they look like coins, but if you unpeel the wrapper, it's chocolate. Make sure you ask before you eat it, but it's chocolate, so it can be a yummy, sweet finish to your dreidel game. So I hope everyone enjoys their Hanukkah. Have a great Shabbat and a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.